How do we create a collage in Photoshop? Well, once we've got the images we want, we're going to go to File, Open, and then to our folder, and I can see that I've got a number of files from older projects. What I'm going to do is right-click and arrange icons by Modified. Now, instead of being in alphabetical order, I can jump to the end, and I can see that here they are in chronological order, and these are the most recent ones that I downloaded. So here I have a few images of items that I want to include in my collage. I'm going to click on the Arrange Documents button, and I'm going to float in all windows. So here I've got the collage in the background, and the first thing I'm going to do is click on the Move tool, and I notice that Auto Select is checked. I'm going to click and drag, and there I go. I can't dunk, but I wish I could. I'm going to close this. Here I've got an image of my daughter at the supermarket the other day. Here we've got one of my favorite villains. I'm going to put this up in the corner. I can close that out. And finally I've got Obama and Spider-Man, two of my favorite heroes, kind of a 2-for-1 with this item. So what I've noticed is that the images are all covering one another. So we want to shrink them down. To do that, press Control T, and in the upper left hand corner I see this item. I see the W and I see H. This stands for width and height. If I changed 100 to 55, for example, or 5 and 55, the width is now half of what it once was. And if I link it by clicking this, what I call a paperclip, it's now proportional. So I can shrink this down to a size that's more manageable. I can click the check to confirm. Now, once we start playing around with layers, we want to open up the layer palette. To do that, press F7. Here we've got the layer palette. I'm going to shift it over here, and I can see that the Obama layer is on top. I want to shrink down this basketball image as well, so I can either click on it or click on it in the layers palette. And again, press Control T. I'm going to click then on this little button right here to shrink down the width and the height simultaneously. So I'm going to double click, and I'm going to change it from 100 to 25 to make it 25% of its original size. I'm going to put it right there. Press check to confirm. I'm going to move this one up to the corner. Control T. And I can shrink it like this. I can make it sort of short and wide, tall and narrow. But to keep it proportional, I'm going to click right here. And when it's clicked, it's linked in. Check to confirm. And I'm going to have Spider-Man underneath the Dark Knight and my daughter. So I'm going to click on Spider-Man and drag it from the top to the bottom. And for right now, I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to continue playing around by pressing Control T to change the size and playing with the order in the layers palette.